Sorry, babies. Sorry, babies. Just running because the truck just got here. So to run up. Look at this fucking hell. Do you work here? Do you work here? You got any morals? Got any morals? No? What are you? You got any morals, mate? I know you haven't, I don't need to ask you. Otherwise you wouldn't be working at a place that abuses animals. Would you, mate? How's it going anyway?
All good, you? Same old same.
Like I say, I'm fine. The animals ain't. Whew. Bacon, yeah, it's original. That's an original one. Oh, well, thanks guys. Just that was lucky. They don't when they know I'm here. Can everyone hear me all right? Check my mic's on. Is it on? It is. That was lucky. When they know I'm here, they never stop the trucks ever. He didn't know I was here yet, so I just sprinted up and to get some good footage of the victims before they get gassed. Hey Mel and Steve, by the way, sorry. Just I wasn't even set up properly. I just sprinted up. Now my tripod's broke. Oh, God, carnage, technical difficulties. Oh dear. I don't know what I have to do for the time being. Blimey, that was a rush start. Oh, well, look at that wonky bloody camera. I can get the camera straight. Hey, Metal Vegan, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. So, yeah, those pigs I just filmed, I don't know if anyone saw. They'll be going into a gas chamber shortly. They'll suffocate for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then they get stabbed in the neck. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Industrial slaughterhouse. Thousands of pigs a day, thousands of individuals a day, all for trivial taste reasons, which we don't need. It's a new truck, look at that. R.H. Gooding and Son. R.H. Gooding and Son. Devon. Professional livestock haulier. Livestock. There's that word. That lovely word, livestock. Reducing individuals to a product. Oh, I need to work on my cardio. That running was something else. How's it going, people in the chat? Let me know you're there and stuff, so I know things are working. That's probably going to be the best footage I'm going to get all day, because they didn't know I was here. There we go. vegan or vegan? Ooh. Hey David, how's it going, man? It's vegan, not vegan. Call it what you want. It is an ethical principle. That's all it is. Probably an extension of the ethical principles you already have, like being against animal abuse, being for human rights. Most people are for that. Being against the abuse of humans, yeah. Being against the abuse of dogs and cats. Everyone's against that, aren't they? But mention a pig or a chicken or a cow, ooh, suddenly apparently it's different. The only difference is species, which leads us to good old speciesism, right? Just like racism. So whereas racism is based on ethnicity, speciesism is obviously based on species, right? It's self-explanatory. Hey Total Liberation, how's it going? I've got a little surprise though later on, a little surprise for pilgrims. I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to hang around, they don't know what it is. Are you watching pilgrims? Are you watching? Probably not watching my stream, are you? But you might be. I got a little surprise for you later on. Obviously I won't be telling you or anyone what it is until it's revealed. Hang around. If you hang around for an hour and a half, I'll probably reveal it then. You won't be hiding. It's a little hint for you. Got my sign over there that says, I'll show you what it says. Oh, that was like the maddest setup ever. Pilgrims took my pet turkey because I couldn't keep it. I don't even know what that means, Milky Way. I don't even know what that means. Is that some kind of joke or what? Hey Rafa, how's it going? This is the lad I spoke to last time. Yeah, I got my little sign here. Just to let everyone know. The pigs are tortured in gas chambers here. Everyone has to know it. They probably don't know. Over there, look, what's that? Like, what that is. How's it going, mate? Looked into that footage that I showed you last time I was here? Watch.
You see it too.
You all right, mate?
Put them to sleep under the pillow.
Put them to sleep? No, they don't put them to sleep, mate. You've been lied to. Oh dear. Some people just can't help them, right? I spoke to that lad. Pretty sure it was that lad last time. All his colleagues and everything, they would have all coped and said, no, they're just put to sleep. Hey, vegan stone lady. How's it going? Have I tried? Yeah, I used to eat pigs, yeah. Yeah, I used to eat pigs, yeah. Hey Han, yeah, that was a cleaner actually. He's only worked here a very short amount of time. I spoke to him last time I was here. He's been here like a few days. And I said, do you know what they do to pigs here? He's like, no, not really. I said, well, so I showed him a bit of the footage. I said, look, they suffocate in a carbon. I said, look, they suffocate in carbon dioxide. And he was like, oh. I said, oh, I don't like the sound of that. Anyway, so this is like a month later now. He's just walked in and he's like, I said, oh, did you look into any of those documentaries or anything? Time to watch Pignorant. He goes, oh, they put him to sleep and then something. Yeah, he was, as he was walking in, they put him to sleep. He must have like had discussions with his colleagues and stuff. They're all obviously going to cope about it. The managers are going to tell them, no, they're just put to sleep. I mean, I've heard this a lot. All comes from people in the industry, because any rational thinking person wouldn't watch the footage and then go, oh yeah, they're just falling asleep. They're clearly not falling asleep. They fall asleep in the same way that the Jews fell asleep when the mustache man killed a load of them. Yeah, if you're going to spam my chat about Muhammad, I'm just gonna block you. So please don't spam the chat, shouting about Prophet Muhammad and something, I don't know. I can't be bothered to read it. Milky Way says, yes, I respect my animals. I will never take a bite out of a steak like some beast, like lion eating a zebra. We are human. Our bodies are made of vegetables and fruit. Exactly. That's all it is, isn't it? It's just respecting animals. It's not even like you don't have to love animals. It's just basic respect. I don't love humans, but humans deserve basic respect, right? Well, this could be a sick sense of irony. So Just Eat have just turned up. Imagine if that person has ordered the body parts of pigs. This would be weird, wouldn't it? So the pigs would have gone in, been gassed, stabbed, processed, shipped out, sent to a restaurant, cooked, and now this guy's bringing the body parts back. That would be sick, wouldn't it? Cena, I'll show him. All right. Have you seen what they do to animals here?
Sorry. No.
Have you seen what they do to animals here?
Right.
It's pretty horrific. This is pigs in gas chambers. Yeah. You hear that screaming? That's here. You won't hear it from here because of all the machinery. See that vapor?
Okay.
That's the carbon dioxide vapor. Because that's what they're using to suffocate these pigs. Cool, isn't it? So when people buy pork, when you buy pork from anywhere, this is how they're killed. 90%. Yeah. Horrific, isn't it? The suffering. Yeah. That's suffering, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, not good, eh?
Yeah, no.
Do you think animals deserve respect? Yeah, exactly. That's not respectful, is it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Well, thanks for, yeah, if all you got to do, mate, is when you go to a shop, to buy different products, right? Simple as that. Just don't pick up the body parts of animals, and then you're not paying for that to happen. Nice one, man. He was actually quite affected by that footage. I can't really show you the footage, Milky Way. Damn, I should have turned my camera on. I always forget to turn my camera on when I show people. He was actually quite affected by that. I forget how shocking it is, you know, when you've never seen it before. I mean, it still affects me. It still affects me big time, and I've seen this footage hundreds of times. I remember the first time I saw it, it was almost unbelievable. You love eating steak. What you mean is you love paying other men. So you're just completely, you're sort of talking about it as if like you like BMWs or something. You're talking about it as if it's just like this innocent thing, which I understand. This is the conditioning we receive. What you're saying is you love paying other men to interfere with animals, exploit them, shoot them in the head and stab them in the neck. That's what you just said there. And will they turn vegan though? No, probably not, because he's a delivery driver and he's doing a job, and I can't really get a chance to outreach him properly. Should we convince wild predators to be vegan? No, because wild predators can't philosophize about morals, can they? They don't have a choice. A lion doesn't have a choice. You own your own cows. Yeah, you enslave your own animals is what you mean. You enslave animals, exploit animals, yeah. I mean, there's probably going to be no convincing you. You're probably too far gone. People can change, though. I know it's quite rare, but sometimes, like, dairy farmers change. Sometimes other farmers change, don't they? Every now and again. Realise what they're doing is wrong. You will eat yourself for protein and strength. Okay. Yeah, you're way out there. Yeah, I mean, you've probably been brought up into it by like family, I'd imagine. It's normally another level of conditioning that's really hard to get through. It's almost like trying to get someone to leave a religion. Just gonna blow my nose. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a gas chamber slaughterhouse. Kills thousands of pigs a day. Have you ever seen the gas chambers in there, mate? Have you ever seen the gas chambers in here?
Sorry, I know you speak English.
Ah, well. Okay. Oh dear. Got a bit more cardio. That running absolutely killed me earlier. I knew what was going to happen as well. I was sat in the car trying to set everything up. Just set everything up. Just shut the door and literally a truck goes past. And the truck, it's one of those trucks that are really rare, where the bars are really open. I thought I'm going to have to run. Luckily, I caught the footage, so hopefully... It's just a shame that there was only a few people on when I caught it. Ooh. Cheers, Stone Lady. Hey, vegan church service, how's it going? Curly Eastbourne. Say the animals eat the vegans, they're low fat after all. Funny stuff, funny stuff. Do you respect animals, Curly Eastbourne? I bet you like go hunting. No, obviously I wouldn't go hunting, would I? Don't believe in exploiting animals. Yes, hunting is a form of exploitation. Despite what hunters will lie and tell you. They'll say it's good for the environment. We only shoot sick animals. All these lies. Even if, as if that would even make it okay if they only ever shot sick animals. Milky Way with another. I'm going to assume that English isn't your first language, so I'll cut you a bit of slack. Eat turkey vegan. I don't know. Do you mean like vegan turkey? I'm assuming you mean. I don't know. Why is it wrong to eat what humans were eating for millions of years up until now? Well, for a start, humans haven't been around for millions of years. If you want to get technical, I like to be exact in my information. Humans have been around as we are now, as we look now, for about sort of 300,000 years. So yeah, it was wrong to exploit animals for 300,000 years. Yeah, but you could make an argument. Can you? I mean, that was. Let's say we went back 100,000 years, or less than that. Let's say we went back 50,000 years. Yeah, obviously people couldn't be vegan, could they? I mean, they could have the mindset still, because people still did have that mindset a long time ago. A few rare people. But yeah, obviously they wouldn't have been able to eat a fully plant-based diet. But we're in 2026, luckily. I love burgers. Yeah, I like burgers as well. They're just not made of body parts. They're just made of plants instead. Did you know when they introduced wolves back into Yellowstone, they changed the course of a river? Okay, it's not relevant to why you should respect animals. I had hot dogs last night. Thank you for listing your foods you ate. Did you know you can also get hot dogs that also don't have body parts in them? People act like, people say this as if there isn't plant-based burgers and sausages. There's like abundance. There's an abundance of them. An absolute abundance. So can you imagine being vegan like 40 years ago, or even 20 years ago? Gotta be well hard. Not hard, but more difficult to eat a fully plant-based diet like 20, 30 years ago. We are absolutely so spoiled now. You get literally anything you want. Burgers, pizzas, literally anything. That's it. From today in the gym, I'm doing more cardio. Because that's bad. That is bad. Shouldn't get gassed out just running for 30 seconds, should I? Or a minute. I don't know how long it was. It wasn't that long. Doing it. Yeah, covering, let's say, maybe it was 300, 400 meters. Maybe. Let all animals live and coexist. Yeah, that's pretty good philosophy, isn't it? Just leave them alone. Stop interfering with them to get them pregnant. That's all humans have to do. Literally just stop breeding them. Because that's the root cause, isn't it? No eating each other. Wow. Yeah, you won't be able to stop lions and an eagle eating other animals. Not at the moment. A medium rare steak would make you feel better. No. No, it wouldn't. And even if it did, it wouldn't be good for the individual that steak's been taken from. Hey Jason, how's it going? Hope you're well. We can't deny medium rare steak tastes good. Does taste justify an action? Then Milky Way. They respect animals. Had some Bohemian Rhapsody ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. Tastes good. Interesting. Don't know if we can get that in the UK. Can we? Maybe. I don't really buy ice cream, to be honest. So if anyone doesn't know what this place is, has joined or just joined, it's a slaughterhouse for pigs where they put them in gas chambers and they suffocate for up to a minute. And yeah, thousands a day. A truck went in about, well, exactly 27 minutes ago. I had a whole fillet of steak once, and the stains. Okay. Thanks for that information. I know people that you meet, another truck coming. I'm going to move over to the side of the road. I bet it will just fly through now. It's probably going to be it for good footage today, but we'll have a go. Do you feel like you're making a difference? Yeah, genuine people, when they see animals or hear about stuff like gas chambers, genuine people might change. Another 100 individuals in here, probably. Come to these places, the smell. You smell it first. When the trucks go past, because they've been kept in like hellhole conditions for 6 months. The smell is what you smell first. It's horrible. Another 100 or so, another couple of 100 individuals in that truck. And forced into gas chambers. Sick. Plant-based Nutella, yeah. You know, I've got some plant-based Nutella the other day. They just take out the milk and replace it with chickpea powder or something. United States vegetables have grease and pig meat stuffed inside them. Is that true? No. I think probably what you mean is like, do they cook stuff in animal fat, which is true. They do a lot of that in America. Yeah. They do a lot of that in the UK as well, though, actually, to be fair. Not as common, though. It's normally just vegetable oil. So, yeah. Respect Animal says they don't have anyone else standing up and speaking up for them than the vegan activists. No, it's true, they don't. Yeah. Hardly anyone. Yeah, hardly anyone. Most people are paying for them to go in here, aren't they? Unfortunately. Seamus, I think I'm saying your name right, Seamus? No, I'm not gonna say happy birthday unless are they in the chat? I will if they're in the chat. How about that? I'll be a good sport. In fact, I'll tell you what. If you start respecting animals, and I'll wish her a happy birthday. Is she vegan, Seamus? That's another question. I wish her a happy birthday if she's vegan. And if you start respecting animals, I mean, I don't know, you could be vegan, sorry, I'm just assuming you're not. I just assume most people in my chat aren't vegan, so I could be wrong there. Apologies if you are. Oh, I'm just getting over a cold as well. Hello, Baruf 8. Fan 8. Gem Forum. How's it going? Stone Lady says these places need to be shut down. Yeah, they do, right now. I'll just have to look at people. Is this another truck? No, it's a body part refrigerator truck. We'll just have to look at people when they're coming in here. To try and figure out whether they're like a contractor or whether they're like a worker. Because obviously if they're a worker, they're not really going to care what I have to say. Hey Baduf, do you think the Yulin Dog Festival should be shut down? The Yulin Cat and Dog Festival, you know, where they kill cats in China. Is it China? Yeah, it is China. Yeah, I'm just here to educate people today, Baduf, in my live stream. That's what I'm doing today, and then I got other activism going on this weekend as well. So I'm only one person. I can't be everywhere at once doing everything. The funny boy says, "Holy God reference." I don't know what that means. Respect Animals says, "Leave gas chambers in the horrible past." Yeah, you would think we would have got rid of gas chambers, wouldn't you? But no. They are well and truly alive. I think there's 8 in the UK now. Could be 9. I can't remember if it's 8 or 9. Dotted around the UK. Stacey, morning. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being here, Stacey. Thank you. Milky Way with another stupid comment. I may be a boomer. Well, not quite a boomer. I feel like it sometimes. I can tell when people are being stupid and trolling. Unless you meant, did you mean like, did you mean your great granddad was killed in the Holocaust? Is that what you meant? I could have misinterpreted that, I suppose. Yeah, smash like and subscribe, everyone, please, if you can, please, and all that stuff. And let me do a poll as well. So yeah, is this Ellis? Have you seen what they do to animals here, mate?
Hiya, mate, you alright?
You alright? Have I seen you before?
No.
Have you seen what they do to animals here?
What's that?
Have you seen what they do to animals here?
Bloody hell, yeah.
They suffocate them in gas chambers. When you buy pork, sausages, that's what you're paying for.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you're paying for them to suffer. That's that vapour. Is that vapour?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't show you that though when you go in.
No, but it's,
No.
oh, shit, that's horrible, isn't it?
We'll just stop paying for it, mate. Simple as that.
I gotta drop some stuff off, I have.
Yeah, well.
That's not nice, is it?
No, it's not, mate.
Thanks for showing me, mate.
You're welcome. Oh dear. Just doing a little poll, guys. Start the poll. Oh, dear. So yeah, you said you're going to educate people. Why can't you educate people at home? Well, I do. I have a YouTube channel on social media, don't I? So. Yeah. The question is, Badif, why don't you respect animals? Instead of criticising what I'm doing, what are you doing with your life? Do you respect animals or not? Hey, Mel and Steve, how's it going? Mel and Steve, are you live streaming and in my chat at the same time? Is this some kind of wizardry that you're doing? Living, you're living. Yeah, that's not what I asked. I know you're living. I said, do you respect animals? My eyes. Brunei Streams, is that? Sorry if I've said that wrong. Hello, yeah, hello. See, I just showed that guy, right? The gas chamber footage, and he's like, geez. He's like, that's not good, is it? No one wants to see animals suffer, do they? But every time you go into a shop and you give these people your money, you're paying for people to make animals suffer terribly. Be exploited. It's just, we don't like to think about it. No one ever thinks about it, that's the thing. I never used to think about it. Get the footage there where it's most horrific. Now I can show people. David says live vegan. Yep, it's not even hard. You just start respecting animals. Baduf, that's very sad. Yes, it is very sad that we put animals in gas chambers. It happens to chickens and turkeys as well, actually. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, we also gas chickens and turkeys. It might be a different gas, but whatever, it's still gas chambers, isn't it? Yes, David. David's correct. Please hit like and subscribe. Thanks, David. Yes. Han says ignorance is bliss, as they say. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is just totally ignorant. I couldn't believe it when I found out when it was an Earthling Ed video. I think I was vegetarian at the time. And I was watching an Earthling Ed video and he was talking about gas chambers for like pigs, and I was like, what was he on about? Gas chambers? Well, we don't put animals in gas chambers. So obviously, like, being like an inquisitive person, I was like, all right, off to the internet I go. Yeah, lo and behold, I was like, what? I was like, we're putting animals in gas chambers? Are you kidding me? And that whole humane slaughter BS, that just came crashing down for me. I was like, well, we've been absolutely lied to then, haven't we? It's this humane slaughter nonsense we've been fed since we're kids. Don't worry, they're all killed humanely. BS, absolute lies. Well, it doesn't even make sense either if you like question it for like more than 30 seconds in your own brain. What the hell is a humane stabbing? Joel says, we have food chain in this world. We don't think of animals eating other animals. I don't know, you'd have to clarify your position. I don't know what you mean. Animals do eat other animals, yeah. Hey Lees, how's it going? Brunei Streams, you're becoming vegan? Are you serious? Is that a serious statement? I hope it is. If you have any questions for me, please shoot me any questions. Han says, I thought it was okay to be veggie for so long. I didn't want to see the other side, but now I do, and there is no other way if you love animals. Yeah, and Han, you don't even have to love animals, right? You don't. It's not a requirement to be vegan. You don't have to love animals. It's just basic respect. I mean, I personally do love animals. I am an animal lover, but you don't have to. It's the moral baseline, isn't it? It's showing others basic respect, respecting someone else's rights to bodily autonomy. That's all it is. And animals should fall under that someone category. It's just they don't legally or even socially. Joel says, so what do you think they feel when eaten alive? Yeah, I mean, it's not good. It's not good. But here's the thing, Joel, right? You could argue, right? Here's the thing. What happens when a zebra or a gazelle runs from a lion? What happens to the body? It gets pumped full of adrenaline and hormones and stuff, right? And what does that do? It lowers your pain threshold. I'm not saying for 1 second zebras don't feel pain when they're eaten alive, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it might not be as bad. This is getting into a bit of a deep discussion now. It might not be as bad pain-wise as what animals have to endure in a slaughterhouse, but this is all just hypothetical discussion. But yeah, animals eating other animals alive, yeah, it's horrific. I don't know what you want me to say. They have no choice, do they? Stacey, I thought the same when I was vegetarian. When I found out how much suffering goes on in the dairy industry, I had to become vegan. Yeah, same for me, Stacey. Yeah, same for me. I was vegetarian, and then just for a few months, and then I saw one of Joey Carbstrong's videos, and that was it. Brunei, I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing your name wrong. I don't know if it's Brunei or Brunei Streams. I'm starting having almond milk instead of cow's milk. Awesome. Easy as that, isn't it? So easy. Personally, I'm not a fan of almond milk, but hey, you that truly is a personal choice. Easy as that. You go to a shop, you go to pick up the cow's milk, you go to a different, in my shop I go to, I turn around and it's on a different aisle and I pick up the oat milk and the soy milk. That's how easy it is to avoid animal exploitation. So easy. It's just a mindset. Once you got that mindset, you won't want to touch the cow's milk. Because cow's milk isn't for us, it's for baby cows. It's that simple. It's a cruel world, it happens, I'm afraid. Yeah. Right. It is a cruel world. Could I use that as an excuse to go out and do horrible things to people? Let's say someone was walking down here coming to work, and I went, hello mate, it's a cruel world, and I punched him in the face. And then I said, world's gone too soft mate, it's a cruel world. Or if you want like a direct like animal analogy, say there was a dog, a stray dog, just living his life, and I went up and kicked him. Would you agree with that? Because it's a cruel world. Joel, please don't do the desert island scenarios. Yeah. It's not meat, it's an animal as well. I don't refer to animals' body parts as meat anymore. It's an animal's flesh or their body parts. Han says, I thought it would be hard to give up cheese, but when you don't eat it for a while, you don't miss it. Yeah, I thought the same actually. I'd be like, oh, I like cheese too much. And by that I meant like on pizzas. I was never really a cheese fan. But yeah, well, it's not hard, is it? There's so many vegan cheeses now. There's so many different brands. You can just try one till you find one you like. Not hard. Again, not hard. Go on then, Joel. I'll do your hypothetical. So if I was on an island, yeah, desert island. If I had to eat was meat, would you die or eat the meat? Do you mean like, normally it's, if you're on a desert island with a pig, normally it's that, but you're just saying the body part's already there. Well, yeah, that's a survival situation, so I would probably eat the body parts, wouldn't I? If it's already there. If I was on a desert island with a pig, no, I wouldn't kill the pig to survive. Some people might, but no, I probably wouldn't. We could die together. So if there's a desert island in your hypothetical, I'm assuming there's no other food around, right? Stacey says we can all choose to be kind and reduce suffering as much as we can. Yeah, exactly. Thomas, so Thomas, it's this is a gas chamber slaughterhouse in the UK, just outside Bristol, where they suffocate pigs in gas chambers to be turned into food. So when people buy the body parts of pigs, so bacon and pork, etc., gammon, whatever, it most likely would have come from a place like this. It's 90%, it's over 90% now in the UK are killed in gas chambers. So I'm here just to expose the industry a little bit. That's one of the things I do. Noel says, so you believe you can tell Aboriginal people not to hunt animals? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't because I don't know any. There's no like Aboriginal people in the UK, so I won't. But yeah, everyone can be vegan because veganism is a mindset. It's not about not hunting animals or not eating animals. It's just a mindset. It's just like being against any form of other discrimination, like being against racism. Just means you truly respect animals and you don't pay for them to be exploited. Now, whether certain people in the world can eat a plant-based diet, well, that's a different discussion. Obviously, some people can't. Hey, Fur, how's it going? Yeah, like people that are living in the middle of the Amazon, like remote tribes, yeah, obviously they probably can't survive on a fully plant-based diet. But I'm not talking to those people. Those people aren't in my live stream. And those people aren't on the streets when I do street outreach either, so it's irrelevant really. Noel, yeah, bacon is yummy. You can buy plant-based bacon, which is tasty as well, and then you don't have to pay for pigs to be tortured. Joel, I don't eat pork. Yeah, you don't eat pigs? What about other animals? I'm assuming you might eat other animals, Joel. Pay for other animals to be exploited. Lil's Gaming, how's it going? Noel says, I have Aboriginal heritage. I'm here in Australia. Okay, yeah, you're in Australia, but you're also on YouTube, right? So you have a basic... you live in a society, right? John, I understand what you're trying to do. They need to change the way they do it. No, I'm not here to stab animals in a nice way. No, absolutely not. And a slave coming out, nice shiny one. Would have had hundreds of individuals on it. Oh, I hope their gate breaks. That'd be brilliant. No, so someone said about changing the way they do it. No, I don't want them to change the way they stab animals, no. How about we just stop doing it, full stop. Renai says, I think you're the nicest vegan I've found on this platform. I've seen quite a few that whenever I say that I'm trying to go on vegan, they just start going on and shouting that I should have done more. I mean, thank you, I appreciate it, but no, I mean, most vegans I know shouldn't, you know, I'm sorry if someone shouted at you, but no, I don't do vegans personally that go around shouting at other people. It's not how we do things. I have shouted at people in the past, normally people that work in slaughterhouses, and are literally exploiting and stabbing animals themselves, so they deserve to be shouted at. What's stopping you from making that full commitment, Brene? Brene, I'm going to call you Brene because that's in my head now, it's locked in. Otherwise I'm going to keep reading your name and keep trying to pronounce it differently. That's how my brain works. Joel just eats cows and chickens. Okay, well, just think, to those individuals, that's still their entire existence, right? Even if I ate like one chicken a week, to that one chicken a week, that's still their entire existence of being exploited and killed. It's just, you could just make, once you've got that mindset, you know, you wouldn't want to exploit any individuals. God, this is a different looking truck. It's all white. Thomas is a cat. You made me see the view in a whole another way. Thank you. Hey, no worries. I hope, look, Thomas, if you respect animals, all you got to do, mate, is just leave them alone. It's really that simple, guys. This isn't complex. I know it can seem like a big deal because of the way we're brought up. And changes can be difficult, but when you consider the victims, just put yourself in their position, and then it really is so easy. Imagine you were a pig here. Imagine you were one of these individuals. Imagine you were one of these individuals. Yeah. Imagine you were this guy on the wrong side of history. Shameful job. Go and do a security job somewhere else where you're not defending animal abusers. God, I couldn't live with myself if I worked here and knew what they did to animals. Yeah, just imagine you were one of those individuals on that truck. How quickly would you want your oppressor to change? How quickly? Would you want people to think about it? No. Yeah, these animals need people to change right now. This is urgent business. I'm afraid. It's really urgent, guys. Really urgent. And as a movement, we're not nowhere near angry enough. I wouldn't say any more on that, but yeah. But yeah, that's cool, Thomas. I'm glad you're open-minded, and cool that Brené's open-minded. Really nice to see open-minded people. I'm becoming vegan, and I do hate how these slaughterhouses abuse these incredible creatures. I live in a house full of non-vegans, so it's hard to fully become vegan as there's not much food I'm eating. That's really cool, Brené. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know it can be hard if I know it can be hard, like if you're living in a house full of non-vegans. I can imagine, like if I still lived with like people, I know it would be difficult, but you could make it work. Oh, you're 15, yeah, okay, that's understandable. It's just, I'm assuming, like if your parents or guardians buy you food, just say that, look, maybe sit down and just say, look, get them to watch a documentary first, maybe. Say, look, I'm going to truly start respecting animals. I'm going to be vegan. Sit them down, watch Dominion or Land of Hope and Glory, and say, this is why. So I'm no longer going to eat the body parts of animals. It's just it doesn't agree with my ethics. And I'm sure if they respect you as a person, then they would make provision for you, right? There's other foods. It's not expensive. A lot of people think it's expensive. Some of the cheapest foods are plant-based, like tofu and tempeh. They're really cheap. Lentils, chickpeas. Tons of food is already plant-based, vegan anyway, right? Thomas. Thomas is a cat. It's a great name. That terrible what they do to animals. Yeah, it is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's literally the worst animal abuse on the planet, and it's legal, and everyone pays for it, and it's happening everywhere all the time. It's like, it's shocking stuff, and it's so hidden. I mean, look at this place. Does this look like a place you could easily get into? I mean, there's a reason why security guards are stopping me from going any further. And all I want to do is film the victims. That's all I'm here to do. I'm not here to do anything else. And they don't even want me doing that. Which is why the trucks come down and just fly straight through. Han says much cheaper than meat. Yeah, it can be. A plant-based diet, you can do it really cheaply. You can do it really cheap, like curries and stuff are really cheap to make, and you just swap out the body parts for like chickpeas and lentils. Oh, right, Brené, yeah. Every Sunday to a steakhouse, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Eva says, I'm not vegan, but you do try to not eat meat. I mean, yeah, just try not to exploit animals. Just have this question right in your head. When you go to pick up the body parts or go to a restaurant to order animal products. Sorry guys, I'm just getting over a cold. Yeah, just have the mindset like, oh, do I respect animals? Just question your own ethics. Most people say, yeah. I've never met a person on street outreach that says, no, they don't respect animals. Because if they did, I would just be, okay, well, that's the conversation over. So you respect animals, right? So is it respectful to use an animal for their body parts, their milk? Is it respectful to stab an animal in the neck? It's not complicated, guys, is it? Hamburgers, just joking, nice live stream, thanks. I meant I'm not vegan, but I do try to eat meat, not to eat meat. Yeah, try harder, Ava, try harder. It's not hard. If you go to a shop, if you're in control of your purchasing, just for you, it's just picking up different products. Just Googling, like, we got no excuse now. We can just Google like recipes and stuff. So easy. Hamburgers. Hey, I have a question. Why are you vegan? Just because I changed because I was realizing that I was a hypocrite, and I said I respected animals, but then with my hands I was doing something completely opposite with my actions. I was picking their body parts off the shelf and paying for pigs to go into gas chambers. Well, that's not respect, is it? So I changed. Simple as that. Rodriguez says, damn, he calls them body parts. That sounds way worse than T-bone. Yeah, it's more accurate, isn't it? I think, Rodriguez. That's all. I'm not trying to make it sound worse. I'm just saying what it is. It is a body part, isn't it? When you go and pick up steak and pork and bacon, right? It's just euphemisms for someone's body parts. So yeah, I'm not like trying to like make it sound worse. I think it's just an accurate description. I used to say meat a lot and don't eat meat and don't eat bacon, don't eat pork. And so now they've just changed it for me to either flesh or don't eat or flesh or body parts. It's more accurate. Thomas as a cat says we should have respect for animals as we do ourselves. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, most people respect humans and animals. They just don't live in line with those values. Eva says, I haven't ate meat since 2022, I think. Okay. There's also lots of other ways that humans exploit animals. There's horse racing, dog racing, milk, dairy, eggs, leather, wool. So there's a lot of like industries that exploit animals as well that are outside just meat. You can't just eat vegan meat or artificial meat. They made one actually. Yeah, I mean you can eat vegan meats. You can eat vegan meats. I don't know what you mean by artificial meat. Do you mean artificial meat? Do you mean cultured meat, like lab-grown meat? That's not actually technically artificial. It's just it literally is animal flesh. It's just cultured, just like what they call lab-grown. But it's literally it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. It is flesh. Respect Animals says bare minimum is being on plant-based diet and not support animal exploitation. Yep. Next step is be vegan and active. Stand up for them like me, like John. Yeah. Thanks, Respect Animals. Yeah. Summed it up nicely. Bare minimum is leaving animals alone, isn't it? Eva says I'm against animal racing. Yeah, it's horrible. There's so much animal exploitation in the world. It is everywhere. When you go vegan, you don't realise how much there is until you go vegan, and then you just see it everywhere. You turn on the TV, you see an advert about horse racing, dog racing. Greyhound racing is dying a death, which is great. I love to see it. It is dying. That industry is on its way out. Unfortunately, horse racing is still massive. What about fish? Rodriguez says, yeah, well, fish are animals, and we kill trillions of animals from the sea every year. Oops, almost fell over. Trillions of marine life. Thanks for being here, Eva, and be vegan, yeah? Leave those cows and those birds alone for their eggs. They don't want to be exploited for their eggs or milk. Fish don't have feelings. Well, that's nonsense. Of course they do. Use cow. Hamburger says just to do these cow cells are live ones. They just do use the syringe to get the blood cells. They don't die. Yeah, see, that's still a form of exploitation, isn't it? Taking someone's blood to grow like cow flesh. It's still a form of exploitation. Obviously, it'd be less suffering, sure, but I'm not here for less suffering, really. I mean, I am, and that sounds crazy, right? But what I mean is, we should be against all forms of animal exploitation, whether it's like a small bit of exploitation or whether it's massive exploitation. We should be against all of it. Hamburgers, plus another one. Do you criticise people for eating meat or chicken? Well, I would ask people to respect animals, and eating chickens is not respectful to the chickens, is it? No milk either. No, because why does a mammal make milk, Rodriguez? Coutron says, I think every animal's have feelings, we don't understand their language. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Absolutely they have feelings. They have, animals have bloody friends and families and, you know, likes and dislikes. It's crazy how, like, what these animals do and how similar they are to us. Because we are animals, aren't we? So yeah. Brene says, Rodriguez, do you actually know how milk is forcibly taken? Yeah, it is, yeah. It's, even if you don't take it by force, right, it's still like a form of exploitation, isn't it? Rodriguez says, yeah, I've milked cows and currently raise cattle. You guys really aren't going to like me. Well, no, I mean, because you exploit animals, Rodriguez, but no, I wouldn't be friends with you, but I mean, I can have a conversation. Ava, that's awesome. That's really cool. You're vegan now, you just had to talk with your parents and they said that's fine. Simple as that, isn't it, Ava? So simple. That's really nice to see. That's really nice to see. You'll be one more person on the right side of history, right? You made that final step, you made that connection. You now truly respect animals. Simple. The next step, this is the next thing, is Eva. Sorry, am I saying Ava? It's Eva. Sorry. Eva, right. Yeah, the next step, Eva, is to do some activism if you can, but you can get onto that. You can figure that out. But these animals need everyone defending them. Literally, we need everyone to be an activist as well. Obviously, it's great that people go vegan, brilliant. But that's the moral baseline, isn't it? That's the bare minimum we should be doing. There's so many forms of activism you could do as well. Please answer this. Do you eat vegan meats? Yeah, vegan meats are okay. Yeah, I like a Beyond Burger every now and again. Minnie the Menace, yeah, no, I'm going to continue to eat meat and not become anemic. I don't know what you mean. Iron is really, really easy to get on a plant-based diet. Iron's quite easy, just beans and stuff. Spinach, you can just Google it. You can just Google, how do I get iron on a plant-based diet, and you get like 1,000 different ways. So easy. Rodriguez, can vegans ride horses? Horses love to be ridden and bond with humans. Yeah, I mean, no, because you still, see, this is what people don't understand. You're not hurting the horse, right, when you're riding them, but you're still viewing that animal as like here for you, as like, you're viewing that animal as one, entertainment, two, as a vehicle. So no, it's not a vegan thing to do. I know Vegan Gains defends horse riding, though, it just baffles me, to be honest. But if you look at like so-called vegan celebrities like Lewis Hamilton, Billie Eilish, and I can't remember who the other one is. They all ride horses. So I'd say they're more like on a plant-based diet, because they're still viewing an animal as here for you. And I used to ride horses, by the way, as a kid. So I used to partake in everything. Now I would never get on a horse. You could, if you have like a horse, if you rescue a horse or something, you could, I know people do this, you could literally take a horse for a walk. Yeah, they need a big bloody walk, but people do it. Eva says, sorry, I missed that question, Eva. How long have I been vegan? Not that long, only 4 years. Yeah, 4 years next month. So not that long, really. I was vegetarian for about four months. So yeah. About 4 years. So these are refrigerated trucks coming out and stuff. When the animals are processed, that's where their body parts go. Aquatron says milk is for the babies. I am vegan since I was 9 years old for 52 years. When I realised the meat comes from my stock. Oh, nice Aquatron. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, look, I should have gone vegan. Every vegan will say this. They should have gone vegan a lot sooner than they did. It's the only ever thing vegans will regret. Definitely messed about for far too long. Made excuses. It's hard though to shake off that conditioning. Everyone's brought up the same, and I grew up in like a farming community as well, so it's like I think that played a bit of a role in my slow change. So yeah, we're all brought up the same, aren't we? Animals are here for us to use for pretty much any purpose. Oh, but if someone hurts a cat or dog, oh, that's bad. That's bad. But pig, cow, chicken, sheeps, they don't matter whatsoever. That's what we're taught. Rodriguez says, I ride horses to move cattle by the hundreds. Yeah, I know you exploit animals. I don't know, like, you can explain it all you like. I don't know what to say, really. Maybe karma will make me a cow in my next life. Yeah, I don't believe in reincarnation. You get one shot, and that's all I believe. Did I miss a question or something? I don't know. Anyway, first says, Sack Pyro, get more information about veganism. Being a vegan, it's not much more than a diet. Oh, it's so much more than a diet, and that's not goofy at all. Yeah, yeah. What first says, yeah. Yeah. But those cows don't want to be exploited, though, Rodriguez. They don't want to be shot in the head. They don't want to be forced into. Anyone can watch the footage. Go watch like cows being slaughtered. It's pretty horrible. They try to turn around and stuff because they some of them figure out what's going on, and they get forced into like that race where they get channeled through, and that you see them trying to turn around. It's horrible stuff. And then they get shot in the head and decapitated. And that captive bolt gun crap isn't even that reliable. Considering the amount of individuals killed with that captive bolt gun, think how many are not getting stunned properly. It's a lot, I tell you. An awful lot. Hamburgers, why are you visiting a slaughterhouse? Yeah, sorry, we got off on a tangent, didn't we? Well, it was good. I was talking to people that have gone vegan in the stream, which is awesome. So I absolutely love to see. So we got a bit sidetracked talking about that. Yeah, by the way, if anyone's got Eva and anyone else in Brunei, if you've got any questions, send me a message. I'm on Instagram. Any questions about anything? Someone said something to you, you don't know how to respond, send me a message. So yeah, why am I visiting slaughterhouse? Well, trying to show people what happens to animals every day, day in, day out. That's it really. Just trying to show what the industry don't want you to see. See this guy here? Mr. Security Guard, who I know so well now. He won't let me in there past that line because they don't want people to see what happens to animals. Have you ever seen the gas chambers in here, mate? A lot of them, a lot of these guys don't speak English. Unfortunately. So obviously it's quite a good job if you don't speak English. It's quite a good job to get. In fact, you would think they would need modicum of English. Anyway, I'm going to get sidetracked there. What are we talking about? Can't remember now. I lost my train of thought. Getting over a cold. Did not get much sleep last night. There'll be a truck coming soon, I imagine. Someone said something is being vegan fun. That was it, wasn't it? I mean, I still have fun. But is being vegan fun? I don't know what you mean really by that. Depends what you mean. I still have fun stuff in my life. You have to, right? Otherwise you just go mad. Some activism, I suppose, can be fun. I suppose like the marches and stuff, they're pretty cool. But is doing activism fun? No. I mean, I take days off work to come and stand outside the slaughterhouse, talk to people on live stream. Would I call that fun? Not really. More of a moral obligation. But it makes me happy when people go vegan in the chat. That's great to me. So more than happy to do it. Is glue vegan? Yeah, most of it. Actually, no, because the actual glue itself it'll be made from like trees or whatever. A lot of glue is still tested on animals, Brene, that's the only thing. So you just have to look out for, you can just Google. Again, just use the good old Google and find out which ones aren't tested on animals. I think, what's the one? Gorilla? I think Gorilla Glue, I don't think they test on animals. Do I drink soy milk? I do actually, soy milk's my favourite. Soy milk and oat milk, that's my favourite. I can't remember that's Hoffington. Well, mate, you can't just walk into any company business. Yeah, I know. I don't want to walk all the way in. It's literally just that line. I didn't mean like walking all the way in. Because they just stop the trucks. All I want to do is film the animals. They don't even want you doing that. Milk comes from cows. Why do you drink milk? Exactly, hamburgers. Milk comes from cows. So why do people drink cow's milk? Yeah, you tell me. Because we're conditioned to think that baby food from another mammal is somehow for adult humans. It's crazy, right? Plenty of battery. I think I just turn my brightness up, guys. Sorry, I just can't see much. It's getting brighter out there. It's getting more difficult to see. There we go. What about chocolate milk though? Yeah, did you know you can get chocolate milk that's made from oat milk? Yeah, it exists. Actually, there's a really good one. I don't know if you can get it in the States. Probably can, should be able to. It's Chocomel. They do a plant-based Chocomel now. That's really good. Really good. I had that a couple of months ago. I thought that reminds me, I need to try and buy some. I'm not sure where I bought it from now. That's really good. So we can get all these tasty products now. Burgers, chocolate milk, cheese, literally anything you want, because it's 2026 and it's easy. And we can get all that without exploiting animals. Why wouldn't we? Without enslaving and breeding animals in their billions. Why wouldn't we do that? Raven says, good luck, thank you. Please respect animals, Raven. If you already don't, thank you. Defo not Peter says, sorry, respect animals says you can get all the food for health, for taste on plant-based diet. Absolutely respect animals, you're right. Defo not Peter says you should collab with the vegan teacher, to be honest. That's funny you should say that. I have spoke to her. I need to comment on her videos more. She's got this little thing going where like comment on each other's videos and stuff, like boost stuff. But yeah, I do need to speak to her. Yeah, I'd happily collab with a vegan teacher. She makes me laugh. Cracks me up. Some people don't like her, but man, I think she's alright. She might say some wacky things, but I like her. You need nutritions, not animals' bodies. Correct. That's what Fur says. Fur is correct. We need nutrition. And you can get all your nutrition from plant-based diets. Simple as that. Just Google it. I love animals. Raven says, I love animals more than anyone, yeah. That's good. Glad to hear that. I am an animal lover myself as well. I do love animals. I just always have. It's just the way I was brought up, I think. Even my dad says my dad would say he's an animal lover. He's not vegan though. Despite me telling him about the gas chambers, he still buys the body parts of pigs. Some people just aren't going to change. And I can't outreach him like I do. I mean, I have. I can't speak to him like I do people on the street, really. You're just going to end up in an argument. Rodriguez says, what do you do if there's a mouse in your... Yeah, no, I wouldn't. You could use humane traps. Well, that's what, a mosquito. Well, if someone's attacking you, yeah, I mean, you could do whatever you have to do to defend yourself, right? I wouldn't expect people to not kill a mosquito if they're biting sucking your blood or whatever, because you could get a disease from that or whatever. Not so common in the UK, but I know if you're like in other countries. You had... Hoffington was just telling me the body parts he ate. Brilliant. So Hoffington, you paid other men to stab defenseless animals for you. That's what you did, mate. I hate lions. They just kill poor animals for their meat. You hate lions? I mean, lions are doing what they got to do, aren't they? I don't hate lions. The world is nature is brutal, isn't it? Nature's brutal, but lions don't have a choice. Raven says, an old mindset, unfortunately. I don't know what that was in reference to, but yeah. Thomas is a cat, says Hoffington, really? That is just disrespectful. Yeah, I don't know, like... I don't know what a lion's ever done to you. Oh, my legs. Ugh. Raven says, lions are natural predators, have instincts then, unlike humans we have a choice, yeah. Summed it up. Summed it up nicely. Lions don't have a choice. But we do. Thank you, John. Keep up the good work. I'll watch your next stream. Yeah, cheers, Thomas. Thanks. Thanks for being here. I can't remember if you said you were vegan or not, Thomas. I can't remember what you said. I know Brunei and I know Eva said she's going vegan now. Brunei was strongly considering it. Can you have a dog as a vegan? You should adopt animals if you want a companion animal or a pet. Yeah, you should adopt. Just adopt this. The shelters are absolutely rammed full with animals. We should be adopting animals. Good morning, Squire. Good morning, Source Code. Good morning. Should I turn my cat vegan? Apparently, cats can survive on a plant-based diet. Apparently, so the evidence says. In practice, I don't know. Dogs, 100%. Everyone I know that's vegan I know a lot of vegans with dogs, and they're all on plant-based diets, and they're all absolutely healthy and fine. Cats, that's a different kettle of fish as far as I'm concerned. Cats are obligate carnivores. I know people will say they can be plant-based, but practically speaking, I don't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, please like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be doing some more videos this weekend, and some more outreach this weekend. So I got more longer videos coming. I know my longer videos I haven't been uploading as much, so I'm going to start doing those again. And if people are going to be here when I hit 2 hours, actually I might do it in about half an hour after another 2 trucks. I'll see if another 2 trucks come. I've got a little surprise for pilgrims and for everyone else. So if you're still here in about 45 minutes, you'll see the surprise I've got. They won't like it, that's for sure. It's all legal, by the way, 100% legal. I'm just saying they won't like it, but I won't be telling people what it is because I don't know if they watch my stream or not. Should hunting be illegal? I would say animals should have rights. All animals should have rights protecting them, including wild animals, so like deer, foxes, rabbits. They should have just basic rights protecting them, so yeah, and that would make hunting illegal. Another truck coming, guys. Very hard to see. Very hard to. Sorry, guys. Very hard to see in those trucks. One, they're moving quite quick. Two, those tiny little slats. Almost impossible to get the camera to focus. Stupid private plate. Scumbag. Let's go talk to him. Is that a big boss? Is that a big boss from Pilgrims? Have you ever seen inside the gas chambers, mate? Why don't you come out and have a chat? Come outside and have a chat with me. That's all I want to do. Let's have a talk. Nice conversation. Like a human beings we can do. I was being a bit nosy there, guys, and I noticed he had a pass. And all of a sudden the security guy was like, oh, nice to meet you. I noticed he had like a pass. So I think he's like a big boss in Pilgrims. So I was asking if he wanted to come out and have a chat about the gas chambers. But no, he's not interested, guys. I don't think he's interested in having a chat with me. That's all I want to do, is have a conversation. We can do that, right? This guy before. Oof. Yeah, thanks for being here, Eva, and thanks for going vegan. Should eating meat be illegal? It would be if we had a vegan world, because animals would have rights protecting them. So I would say, yeah, in a nutshell, it should be illegal. Just like in the same way it's illegal to go and stab a human, right? So it should be illegal in that sense. It should be illegal to stab animals for food or any other reason, exploit animals for any reason. Dogs are domesticated against their will. Yeah, correct, Rodriguez. Dogs are... I try not to use as many dog comparisons these days because people forget that dogs are exploited as well. For a start, we kill thousands of dogs in the UK alone every year for animal testing, beagles, still. And they're also exploited in crufts, in the pet trade. So yeah, so dogs are exploited just like any other animal. Raven, they won't like it when you challenge their views. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? They Pilgrims and all the other companies, right, the slaughterhouses, their stance is, generally speaking, complete radio silence. It's just not to talk to us. I don't know why that is. Maybe because they know it's indefensible what they do. Yeah, who knows? Oh, I need some calories. What's the time? Oh, it's nearly 10 o'clock. What's my battery like anyway? Okay, I'm going to do one more truck and then I'm going to get the surprise out. But I'll need to change location for it. I don't know how to do it. Where should I do it? Ideally, I need to kind of, yeah, just do it around the corner, I guess. Let's think. Yeah, okay, that's going to require some thought. Brené's back. Nice to see you back, Brené. Don't forget their greed, yeah. It is like corporate greed as well, isn't it, Raven? There's a lot of factors involved. Yeah, Rodriguez, I don't make new friends with non-vegans now. I've got enough non-vegan friends as it is. Not that many, dwindling number, but yeah, I've got a couple of non-vegan friends still. You don't have to like respect my opinion, but you should respect animals, Rodriguez. Even though you're like a rancher or whatever it is, and that's your entire existence by the sounds of it, if exploiting animals. You could change. Hey Owen, how's it going? Hope you're well, mate. It's been a good stream so far. We had Eva go vegan, which is awesome. And Brene, I got to be careful about saying that on live stream. I don't know what like get you like TOS'd, as they say. Got any C4s in your pocket would be amazing. Yeah. Now we're a non-violent movement, aren't we? Apparently. Well, look, considering these aren't my words, this is a quote from someone in like the 80s, or was it 90s? Could be 90s or 2000s. This is a quote from a doctor when he was talking about animal testing, right? This is in Tom Harris's book. If anyone's not read that book, go read it. It's really good. It's called Your Neighbor Kills Puppies. It's a really good book. It's all about the Shack campaign back in the 90s and 2000s. So there's a quote from that book from a doctor, I think it's a doctor, and he said, considering what happens to the victims, the animal rights movement must be the most reserved, restrained movement in the history of like social justice movements. And yeah, he's bang on. Considering what's happening to those animals in there, we should be storming this place with pitchforks, shouldn't we? If you were in there, how would you want people to defend you? Violently, right? If I was in there, I would want people to defend me get me out with violence, if necessary. Obviously, it's not ideal, but yeah, if I know for a fact, right, and anyone would agree with me as well, any reasonable thinking person, if you were going to be forced into a gas chamber, and as humans we would know it's coming, I would want people to storm the place and get me out by all means necessary. And I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Right. I'm gonna wait for one more truck. Maybe, yeah, one more truck, and then I'm gonna go to the car and get the surprise. Yeah, apparently, Brene, yeah, apparently. Raven says cruelty, yeah. It is cruel. I'm trying to use that word too much because there's ways you can, like, exploit animals without cruelty, isn't there? Like if you, I don't know. I can't think of any examples. If you, like, took a chicken's eggs, you could probably do it without cruelty. If you had one in the back garden or whatever, you'd still be viewing that animal as a product. I mean, as a resource. You'd still be viewing them as like a vending machine for humans. You'd still see them as here for you, so, but there's no cruelty there. So that's why it's not about necessarily about suffering or cruelty or abuse. Even though I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with using these words. I think something like animal abuse gets through to better than like animal exploitation. Just have a drink. Excuse me. Oh dear. Brene says if it was the other way around, then humans were the ones in those cages in the dark, gloomy slaughterhouses. If only, yeah. If it was the other way, if people could imagine themselves, if people could just empathise with an animal in a slaughterhouse, geez, people would change straight away. If you can put yourself in that animal's position, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Says it's not about respecting an opinion, it's about respecting an animal's life. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry guys, got to blow my nose again. If anyone doesn't know what I'm doing here, I know there's only a few people sort of talking in the chat. If anyone doesn't know what this place is, it's a gas chamber for pigs where they torture pigs, carbon dioxide, to be turned into food. 100% legal. Somehow it's legal to torture animals in 2026. Excuse me. Renee says, I know I wouldn't want to be yanked off by a cow. No, exactly, yeah. That's what people do. You pay men to interfere with animals. You pay other men to do the most disgusting things to animals if you're not vegan. Just shocking stuff. Stuff that would make you sick if it was done to a human. Or like a dog or a cat. I've just done the dog-cat comparison, sorry. But yeah, but if people saw it happening to like a dog or a cat, what they do to pigs, seriously, I've got the footage on my tablet, sometimes show people, it's shocking stuff. How they get the semen from the animals, it is diabolical. Literally like just another form of, another level of animal abuse. It's just so hard to see. So hard to watch. Animal Justice Project, go check them out, guys. They do amazing stuff. So good. Such good investigations. I use a lot of my footage comes from them. A lot of my information comes from them. I'm living with rescue hens. Cool. Yeah, I want to rescue some egg-laying hens at some point in the future. Yeah, that company I was just talking about that nonces around with pigs to get the semen to then send out to the farms. Seriously, it is disgusting. It's shocking. Animal Justice Project, go look it up. And I can't remember what it was called. I think it's like Novaris or something. I think they were based in Suffolk. It's just this small little farm of like, just all male pigs, all boars. The way they were treating them was just unbelievable. I bet it's still open as well. People that work there are just horrific. And that's what you pay men to do when you buy the body parts of pigs. People forget about that side. They just see the farm. They don't see what happens before all the little piglets are getting born. They don't see where that semen's coming from. It's horrific, honestly, absolutely shocking. Renee says, yeah, honestly, who in their right mind decided to first put the wank a cow? Yeah, I know, sick, innit? I think there's like loopholes in like bestiality laws. It's obviously like it's illegal to like interfere with like animals, like sexually. And they're not for dairy farmers. They're not for people that get the semen for pigs. Bro, that's horrendous. Get it closed down. Yeah, I mean that's the idea, Jacob. That's the idea. Get it closed down. Yeah. Sugar pie honey bun. Thanks for subbing to me. Thank you. Yeah, go watch some of my videos if you want. If you want to learn some stuff about animal exploitation. If I rescued a group of chickens and laid eggs, is it vegan to take them? No, Brene, and I'll tell you why. Sure, you're not hurting those. You're not hurting those chickens, right? So it seems okay, but you're still sort of viewing them as like a vending machine for humans. What you should do is just feed the eggs back to them because they need those nutrients. The way we've bred them, they lay so many eggs. Just feed those eggs back to them. You can scramble them up and feed them to them, or you can just, I know some sanctuaries just chuck the eggs down that way. So yeah. When you go vegan, you no longer view an animal as here for you for any purpose, whether that's for eggs, for their wool or whatever. You know, you might not be killing them, but you're still viewing them as here for you. This is the mindset that I was talking about earlier. So it's karma, yeah. How do they get the pig semen? Well, how do you think, Rodriguez? How do you think they get semen from a pig? Use your imagination. I would show you the footage on. I've got the footage on my tablet, but I know it won't show up. No, it's not cannibalism, Rodriguez, because it won't be a fertile egg, will it? You won't have any. As long as you don't have any like fertile cocks along with your hens, and they won't be fertilizing the eggs. You can Google it if you don't believe me. Yeah, you get it now, Brene? Right. I'm doing one more truck, that's what I said, wasn't it? And I'm gonna get the surprise out, as they say. Or as I'm saying. 48% battery, okay, should be okay. I've got a battery pack in my bag. Yeah, the egg industry is diabolical. I mean, so many things wrong with the egg industry when you know where to start. There's mass exploitation, animal slavery. They go in there when they depopulate, right? They go in there and grab the hens to take to the slaughterhouse that are like older or whatever. They just grab them by the neck, by the legs, carry around like 5 at a time. It's just shocking. Sugar Pie Honey Bun says it's like a woman eating her afterbirth, I suppose. I don't know. Do women do that? I think I've heard of that. I guess so, yeah. Rather be traumatised and become vegan than not a vegan. Yeah, absolutely, Bruno, yeah. Can be a bit traumatising hearing about this stuff and watching this footage, but it's what's the word? It's good to sometimes remind yourself what the animals go through to keep you focused and keep you active. Can you wear wool? Yes, you can wear wool, Rodriguez. We can wear wool. Should we wear wool, though? That's the question. We can do lots of things. We can do anything, can't we, Rodriguez? But no, I wouldn't wear someone's wool. I mean, why does sheep just produce so much wool, right? Because of the way we bred them, again, because of the way humans have interfered with them. But yeah, they need to be sheared. I understand that. But no, like their fleece isn't for me. What if someone came along and sort of held you down and took your hair whenever they wanted? Would you be okay with that? Furs hens were sick because of too much egg laying and they don't lay anymore. Yeah, they can get sick, can't they? They get like osteoporosis and like loads of other illnesses because of the way humans have bred them. I don't know what to do. I don't know if to wait for one more truck before I get the surprise out or not. I'm just trying to balance battery and stuff. I feel like one more truck's going to come, but yeah. Give them, yeah, that's the thing, Rodriguez. You can consent, can't you? You can consent to giving like your hair to someone. A sheep can't. Sheep are like prey animals, aren't they? You ever seen like, if you've ever spent time around sheep, I helped. There's a great sanctuary in the UK. I helped them just vaccinate 4 sheep once last year, and bearing in mind these sheep are in a sanctuary, so they're sort of like in a safe environment, and they were still terrified of being vaccinated. because we sort of corralled them into a barn, and then we had to grab. There was only 4 of them, bless them, and we had to grab each sheep individually, and they were terrified. So they didn't understand what we were going to do to them. So you can imagine how terrified sheep are in slaughterhouses and being thrown around and having their wool sheared off them. Anyone can watch the footage of sheep in slaughterhouses. They're absolutely terrified. Seeing their friends killed in front of them, hearing the suffering of their fellow sheeps. Have you ever seen the gas chambers in there? Have you ever seen the gas chambers in there? Yeah, this is what they do. You hear that noise? They suffocate animals in there. It's gross. You hear that screaming? You hear the screaming? You hear it? See, people that work here don't even know it goes on. Probably would have never even seen. Probably would have never even seen a live pig. Yeah. What are we doing for battery, guys? 44%. I'm just thinking, I got my battery pack, so I can plug it into here. So that's okay. Right, but then I lose mic quality. Sugar Pie says, "Oh my god, heartbreaking." Yeah, I don't know if have you ever seen the gas chamber footage before, Sugar, or heard it? Diabolical. I've seen it 100 times. It's still, every now and again, it still absolutely destroys me. It's shocking. It is. You seen the gas chambers in there, mate? Not interested in animals being tortured? No? Right. Right. Let's call it. Let's call it there for this part of the stream. Right. Next part of the stream is going to start. Anyone's interested? Hang around. Right. Problem is, I might just do another 10 minutes, guys, because I feel like another truck's going to come soon. Let's just do another 10 minutes on this part. Yeah. Because on my next part of the stream, I'm not going to be able to concentrate very well on the chat and stuff. But I know there's not that many people in here now. Hey Draco, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. Sugar Pie says they were a lifelong vegetarian since seeing a cow's and sheep being murdered when I was a child. Yeah, that's not a very nice thing to witness, Sugar. What's stopping you from like fully respecting animals, though, Sugar, and being vegan, full vegan? Voldemort's Turban says hello, hello. Traumatized for life. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. you dive into veganism, it's a lot more on the diet. Yeah, it is more on the diet. Yeah. It's not a diet at all. It's just an ethical principle, isn't it? That being against humans should live without exploiting animals. That's the way I describe it now. It's just short and snappy and covers everything, I think. Yeah, gonna get to 2 hours, and then I'm gonna move to the next part of the stream, which is gonna be still at Pilgrims, just a different location around here. I haven't decided where yet. I've got a different thing happening, so I can't really talk about until you see what it is. So I don't know who watches these streams. I don't know who's watching. It's all legal, by the way. There's nothing illegal is going to happen, so no one has to worry. Blimey! Oh, I needed that. Oh. That starts to seize up my old bones. Are you in Cornwall? No, I'm in Bristol. Not too far from Cornwall though. The only animal products I use is butter, very, very rarely, but yes, I've often asked myself the same thing. Yeah, look, sugar. You just got to ask yourself, for the same reason that you know when you saw that cow being slaughtered and it traumatized you, well just think, every time you buy butter, that's a cow's milk who was slaughtered for that butter. This is what you have to understand. Yeah, not far from Bristol, just outside Bristol, Voldemort, yeah. It's westerly. Yeah, it's not far from Bristol. And they're the Bristol guys, the Bristol activists. They do a lot of vigils here. I think once a month, I think. Quite a few of them come down. I should really get a few more of them to come when I do my live streams. But a lot of them just stand up at the top of the road. I like to come down by the front personally. Cheers, Fur. Thanks for being here. Nice sugar pie, yeah. Just sugar pie. You just have to ask yourself, right? Do you respect animals? Here we go, guys. The last truck's coming. So once this truck's gone in, I'm going to start the next part of the stream. You just have to ask yourself, sugar pie, like, do you respect animals? Obviously, the answer is yes, because you're vegetarian. So you think you respect animals, but every time you buy that butter, that milk, even if that little bit, you're paying for men to interfere with animals, paying for them to take away their babies, and you can just buy a different product, right? Right, hopefully I can. Sorry, let me just catch up with the chat, guys. Yeah, see those tiny slatted trucks? So hard to see the pigs inside. Can hear them though, bless them. sick. No, it's not a difficult run, Rodriguez. Because that butter isn't for you. You know, you realise that like vegan butter exists, right? Plant-based butter. It's pretty good as well. It's pretty good now. Yeah, so Sugar Pie says, yeah, I feel guilt when I use it. I'm not even keen on it, to be honest. Okay, yes, I'm not going to use it again, guys. Thanks. Awesome. Love to see it, Sugar Pie. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is to stop using animal products. You just change your mind. All for you it is, Sugar Pie. It's literally when go to that shop, when you think about picking out the butter, just go, okay, well, where's the plant-based butter? Just try different ones. There's a few different ones now. Just pick out, I don't know what country you live in, but literally just pick out different products. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. Scotland, oh, easy then. So you've got the same shops as me. Yeah, there's plant-based butters, creams, get plant-based creams, literally anything you want, right. Next part of the stream, guys. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. If you're interested in what it's going to be, hang around. I've just got to walk back to my car. Part 2 of the stream happening shortly. We'll see what it is in a minute. God, I hope it goes well. I only got this literally yesterday, so I've used it once, so I'm a bit apprehensive. We'll see how it goes. They're not going to like it, I'll tell you that much. So I'm not very good at doing walking and talking and live streaming at the same time, carrying stuff. I'm going to die, what blah blah blah, Rodriguez talking nonsense. Sorry, mate. When you die, yeah, when you die, that's different to being exploited, isn't it? When I die, throw me in the trash. I don't care what you do with my body. Yeah. Disgusting person. I've lost a few minutes of my life with that diesel. I think I'm going to have to drive down there. Sorry guys, I didn't want to chat there. Nice to see you. Thanks for your ongoing work and also justice. Thanks, #freedom. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What are we doing with the battery? Stay with me guys. I am, like I say, I am doing something else. We are going to be around hopefully for maybe another hour. Just got to get something out the car here, so bear with me. Right. Don't know whether to drive down there. I'm going to sit on the back of this. Yeah. Right, let me just... I've got somehow... I just think it's going to be better if I have my car down there. So what I'll do is I'll make a decision. Just deciding, do I want to drive down there or do I want to... Let's drive. I've got a feeling I'll drive. Rest my weary legs then. Fucking... Sorry guys, this is not exciting, I know. My tripod's like breaking and stuff. Oh, that leg is on the way out. That one's going to break. I'll put the legs up, otherwise I won't fit in the car. This is going to cause me to crash. Right. What's going on? Stay with the stream, guys. Please, if you can. If you're interested. Sorry. Oh, look at this. This is professional. Professional streamer, me. Just think if I've got my car down there, it's going to be streaming and driving. Not crashing, so this is not working, is it? Tripods are not built for cars. There we go. That's oops. Right. Doesn't really matter if security see me, really. It's all legal. It's all legal stuff, guys. Don't worry. Just for various reasons which will become apparent, it's going to be better if I've got my car down here. Just makes life easier for me, which you'll see in a minute. Ah, oh, normally that gate's open a little bit. It's okay, I can park there. Nice, this will do perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'm not wearing my seatbelt, sorry. Broke the law. So to me. I mean, I am wearing my seatbelt, obviously. Definitely wearing my seatbelt right now. It's just a faulty sensor. I'll do it. Gloves off for this, don't need my gloves. Right. Oh, the smell. Why is it so bad down here? Oh my God. Is that much closer to the slaughterhouse? Jesus, the smell, guys, down here is something else. That is shocking. Really shocking. Right. Just resetting up, guys. Please bear with me. Thank you for hanging around. Just think, like, is this going to work? I think that might work at that height. Right, how's it going? I hope everyone's behaving in the chat. Let's get out the surprise then. It's just going to take me a couple of minutes to set up, that's all. Did anyone see it? Did anyone see it? I don't know. I don't know, I'll just see it in a second. Also, just need to. Can hear the pigs screaming from here. Crazy. You know how far away we are as well. Absolutely ridiculous. You should not be able to hear animals screaming from here, guys. Which one's open first? Oh God. It's that one, isn't it? Hope everyone's behaving themselves. In the chat is the best place here. Sure, someone's probably seen it by now. If I can turn the bloody thing on. There we go. Yeah, Draco's good. If you want looking for education, Draco's in the chat still. So while I'm just setting this up, Draco can educate you what veganism is. Is veganism good? Yes. It's an ethical principle that humans should live without exploiting animals. That's simple, right? Hopefully I can do this and show you what I'm looking at on this screen. It's just acquiring satellites. Let's get brightness up. Okay, I think we're good. 7 satellites. I just need to. No GNS. What does that mean? Flying with caution. Okay. Still acquiring satellites, so just bear with me, guys.
Home point updated.
Oh, I think I left my drink. I left my drink down there, my drink bottle. That's annoying. That was stupid. Never mind. Let's go back for it. Right. If anyone can see what's going on the screen, hopefully you can. Right, I think we're ready to go.
Take off. Home point updated.
Like I said, I've used this once, so hopefully this doesn't end in disaster, guys. Let's get going. This is like a tutorial for me as well. Right, trees. Gotta dodge trees and power lines. Yeah, I'm not going to be very active on the chat, guys, I'm afraid, because I've got to concentrate while I'm trying to fly this thing. see it, I don't know if anyone can see that, if you can see or not. So we're gonna go down there, get a bit more altitude. Plenty of satellites. I think I've been a bit slow, unfortunately, to setting it up. What I wanted to see was the pigs being unloaded. Unfortunately, I think I've been a bit slow, but I can zoom in. I can see you, animal exploiters. If anyone can see what's going on. Like I say, second time I've used this, guys, so hopefully I can get some alright footage. This is weird, just controlling it through here. So I can see they've done a good job of backing that truck in. It's getting the right angles as well. Hazzy Gaming's back. See, that's the animal abusers there. No hiding anymore, guys. This is more of a test flight, really. I've used this drone once in my garden, so it's a bit. It's got lots of trees, and I got like a telephone cable, so I've got to be a bit careful. Yes, I'm not. It's a drone, mate. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to pay much attention to the chat at the moment because I'm trying to watch the animal abusers. But unfortunately, a truck's just been unloaded all the pigs. So I've kind of missed the pigs coming off. Plus, they do back in quite a lot, so it's quite difficult to see anyway. I wonder if I could do, if I change it to 1080p, you can zoom in a bit more, but I don't know if the quality is going to be any good. It's not too bad. Let's keep it with that. Yeah, I've got a drone now, so I can Eva's back. Sorry, just sorry guys, can't pay attention to the chat. I've just got a drone in the air. Pipkiss is using an appeal to tradition fallacy. Humans have done since the dawn of time. Humans have murdered and raped people since the dawn of time. Does that make it okay? just going to bring the drone back while there's no trucks coming in. There's a truck leaving. I'm just going to bring it back to me because I've used this once and it takes some getting used to, I tell you. It's a lot easier when you can see it though. Yeah, I don't think there's any trucks waiting to go with animals at the moment. A bit higher, there we go. Come that way a bit? Okay. It's just getting used to using the remote as well. Hazzy, when are you going to go vegan, Hazzy? Come on. It's about time. We breed dogs. Yeah, you exploit dogs, yeah. You exploit dogs for the pet trade, I'm assuming, Pipkiss. 25 minutes of flight time left, but I've got 2 batteries, so. But Pipkiss, I get it, like, you've probably, like, this is the first time you ever, like, hearing, like, any arguments against your position, so it can be a bit, strange to hear arguments you've never heard before, or yeah, why do you think animals are here for you to use? That's not a truck, that's not a new truck, is it? I keep pressing the, so hard to fly, to change the camera and everything. Now, it's not my first time. There are plenty of arguments for veganism, and I get it, but that doesn't make me want to consume less meat. It's not about consuming less meat or anything, Pipkiss. It's about, do you respect animals or not? It's not about eating less meat or anything like that. It's about stopping exploiting animals for any purpose whatsoever. That includes their body parts, their milk, their eggs, you know. You can see him washing out all the feces of all the trucks from the terrified pigs that they're currently killing. You can see that on the drone. I don't know if you can make that out. If you can make that out there, guys. And washing out all the feces, the wee and the poo from the terrified animals. That's what you pay for when you pick up bacon. You pay for animals to defecate themselves in terror. Good thing about being up this high is I'm going to get a good, although I can keep the drone in the air, I get a good get a good view of when the trucks are coming. Whether I'm actually going to get any footage of them is another matter. How do you feel when you hear these pigs scream as they're tortured? Yeah, that's the thing, Sugar Pie. Pipkiss has never seen the footage of pigs screaming in gas chambers, so maybe you should look it up. See what you pay for. There's a good documentary called Pignorant. Soy Daddy, if you see any green bin footage or rendering, ping BPM and I on Discord, please. Yeah, I will do. I'll have a look for. I'll try and spot some green bins. Oh, didn't want to do that. This is going to take some. I need to take this out into a field and really get used to using this thing. The concept of it's like simple, but just getting used to the controls. Oh, I can see a bin actually. I might. I can see a bin with like body parts in it. Could go and have a look at that before I. Have a quick look at that before I bring it back and change the battery. You haven't looked at the footage of butchers and such. I've come across some okay, but maybe unethical. But sure, I've changed my whole life to make it my personality. I mean, it's not your whole life and your personality. It's just you just pick up different products when you go to a shop and truly live in line with your already held values. You probably already have. What's he doing there? Let's go have a look at that. I've got to have a look at this guy, haven't I? Look at that. What is that there? Well, you won't be able to see this, but that is obviously body parts being dumped into a trailer. I don't know if anyone can see that. This is what happens. What on earth is that? Like sinew and intestines, oh my god. You just reduce these animals to just nothing. They're worth nothing. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's back in sight now. I don't see any trucks coming in, that's the idea. Just a little bit too slow. Coming to get this. If you choose not to eat meat, I fully respect it more for me. Yeah. You're acting like it's like a mutual sort of decision thing. It's like saying, you know, it's like, almost like, if you choose salt and vinegar crisps over vanilla, over salted, you know, sort of like a decision like that, but it's not, is it? It's like the decision between stabbing an animal and not stabbing an animal. I'm sure you don't respect people that work at the Yulin Dog Festival, right? Most people wouldn't anyway. Oh, trying to control this thing is tough. Not the actual control, actually. The camera is the hard part. Controlling the drone is easy. It's trying to aim the camera, zoom the camera in. That's what I'm struggling with. I keep forgetting, like, which button does the zoom in and which button changes the camera. Hey Maxi, how's it going? Maxi Aviation, how's it going? So I'm not paying attention to the stream, guys, but I've got a drone in here and I'm trying to film the animal abusers, but there's no truck right now. So I might have to bring it back and put a new battery in. It's amazing how stable this thing is, though. It's a bit wind up there. Just did it again. Keep moving the drone when I'm trying to change the camera. Right. I'll keep my eyes peeled because I will be able to see a truck go in from this way. Truck leaving. The scale of this place, guys, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if that's showing up or not. You can see the scale of this place, the sheer scale. Look at it, I know it's reversed, so it means I'm pointing the wrong way. Let me just pan it round, I don't know if you can see. Look at the size of this industrial killing facility. Look at it, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Am I still recording? Oops, I've been recording this entire time, didn't need to do that. Wasting my storage. Luckily I've got enough storage as it is. Right, I'm going to bring the drone back, put a new battery in. Hey Thomas, there's a cat. How's it going? Got to think about the RC remote as well, that's the only thing. Alright, let's bring see if I can do a return to home and
Return to home.
eating meat is something natural. Yeah, we're not worried about what's natural though, are we? What about what's right? What about the right thing to do? Why is it going so high? That's ridiculous. Doesn't need to go that high. I can barely see it. That was absurd. How high this drone just went then. Bring it down. Yeah, someone said, I just saw someone say about halal. Yeah, obviously we're against halal. Obviously we are. I'm only one person. I can only be outside one place at one time. If you want to see what vegans can do to a halal slaughterhouse, then type in Joey Carbstrong, halal slaughterhouse. He got the place shut down, him and his team, so pipe down. Plus, if you're against halal slaughter, you should be against all forms of slaughter, like kosher and like standard. For example, this place suffocates pigs in gas chambers. That's not halal. That's bog standard. Bog standard stuff. Right, I've got 7 minutes of flight time left. The second time I've landed this drone, so I need to concentrate, guys, sorry. I think if you can keep it like the camera away from you, it's a lot easier to drive. Yeah. I've got it on like the slowest mode as well, and I think it's still pretty quick. No, it's not what you eat, Pipka, it's just who you're eating. You're forgetting about the victim.
Landing.
Right, let's get a new battery in. Because there'll be another truck coming soon, if not in already. All the learning curve, I tell you. I'll turn it on it? I might have to actually plug in my 18% battery. Okay, might be alright for another 10 minutes. So I'm plugging my battery in a second. Whew.
Take off.
See if a truck's come in or I've missed a truck. Let's go nice and high. Sorry guys, I'm not... Is it okay if I... See, I just saw that. Is it okay if I go fishing and release the fish? No, because you're exploiting animals for entertainment. You're putting a hook through a fish's mouth. Would it be okay if I took a rabbit and dunked them under the water for a minute and then took them back out again? Would that be all right? Put this drone up at a really bad time. Yeah, Pipkiss. Do you think entertainment is alright to abuse animals? Would it be okay if I took a rabbit and I dunked them under the water for a minute? If I had an absolute blast doing it, would that make it okay? Took a rabbit, a rat, a mouse, any other small animal. What if I just dunked them under the water for a minute or 30 seconds and then took them back out and let them go? Would that be okay? Can't see any trucks. This is really frustrating. I need to take this drone out into a field and yeah, you see your point. Yeah, you see my point. Good. I hope you see my point. Yeah, it's not complex, Pipkiss. It's like you already probably have values that you think you respect animals. You just don't live by it. But yeah, if you've got another question, ask away. I'll try and answer. I'm just trying to concentrate on this drone as well at the same time. It's a bit difficult. It's just operating the camera I'm struggling with. How those people in Ukraine use those FPV drones, that's some serious skill. You know, anyone seen that footage? Well, ask away, Pipkiss, ask away, because I'm only going to be on for probably another 15 minutes. As long as my battery lasts, my data lasts. I realise how high 120 meters is up in the sky. It's really high. How's there not a truck coming? Still pressing the wrong buttons on this thing. I'm pretty good at video games, but this is like a whole new video game. It's a very expensive video game, unfortunately. 4 years I've been vegan, Voldemort, pretty much. 4 years, 4 years next month. I was vegetarian for a bit. But vegetarian was just a diet. Truck leaving. Yeah, it was actually like a vegan influencer, sort of, if we want to use that word, convinced me, I'd say. It was Joey Carpstrong. He finally convinced me. I watched a video of his. He put a camera in a local slaughterhouse that was killing dairy cows, and it was just shocking. So I was like, that's it. I'm no longer consuming dairy products, and that was it for me. So I was already vegetarian at the time. Sugar Pie says, how many animals are generally on those trucks? Hundreds, I think. Probably a couple of hundred because they're layered. There's like 3 layers. So yeah, it'll be hundreds of animals probably per truck. There's no trucks coming. I can't believe this. They wouldn't have stopped them because they've seen my drone, would they? Yeah, it was one of Joey's video that sort of convinced Mel and Steve. Yeah, if you're talking about Mel and Steve. Yeah. Yeah, it was oh, look at that cat. There's a cat there. That'd be good practice. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on the cat while I'm waiting for a truck to come. We're going to terrify this cat, but there we go. Try not to do that. Right, there's definitely no trucks in there, and there's no trucks coming, so let's have a quick look. Oh, I'll tell you what, when you put the camera down, that's even more confusing. Sorry guys, and I'm not pay attention to the chat, but got a drone in the air at the moment. I'm waiting for a truck to come full of pigs so I can hopefully film them, getting them off, but whether that actually happens, I don't know. Should be practicing moving this drone around really. 24 minutes left on battery, okay. RC remote's a bit lower though. Sorry guys. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll have to end the stream in a minute anyway guys, because my battery's going to go and I'll have to swap the mic and cable and everything, and it's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. But I appreciate everyone being here anyway. And I think 2 people went vegan in the stream today. Definitely Evie, I know she did. And Brene as well, I think she did. I know she's like strongly considering it. So yeah, thanks for being here, everyone in the stream. Anyway, and and Sugar Pie as well. Sugar Pie was vegetarian. She's gone vegan. I mean, this is amazing. This is like so. If Brene goes vegan as well, that's 3 people in my stream that have gone vegan today. That's never happened to me ever. So yeah, the animals. Thank you guys. That's for sure. Guys, I didn't just. Sorry, guys. I didn't just leave. My battery's going, so I need to end the stream. So yeah, appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for going vegan. The animals, thank you. That's for sure. And yeah, if you respect animals, guys, then be vegan. It's as simple as that. And if you're vegan, then start doing any form of activism you can think of. But yeah, appreciate everyone for being here and keeping the stream going. Hey Dan, didn't see you come in, but thanks for being here, Dan. I'll probably see you soon. Yeah, cheers, guys. Hey Brene, we're just going. I was just congratulating you on going vegan. I know Sugar Pie and Evie definitely going vegan. I know Brene was saying that she was thinking about it. So yeah, good jobs, guys. Good jobs. Yeah, I'm just going. So thanks for being here, guys, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Yeah.